Hello, Mark Allen. Dad produced videos. Whoa, we have some action. There it is. Unloading stuff and things. I'm not sure what that one has. That would be watermelon. Uh-oh. Serious startup server lag. That's coming from that new farm out there I created. There it goes. It's already unloaded and back again. It's a fast unloader system. I'll have to go over that, but I'm testing right now because I changed some settings on recording and hopefully it's working all right. But that was the middle one, so it's unloading these pieces of watermelon. And I didn't even know this. I always wonder what people do with all these melon slices when they make a melon farm that doesn't use silk touch. You can craft a melon. I had no idea. So once I figured that out, I thought, well, we'll add melons melons because I was going to just make a pumpkin farm, and it's all for trading to get emeralds, and I've been doing a lot of that, and it's kind of insane how many. Well, it's not insane yet, but I have a lot of emeralds. Almost 4 stacks, over 4 stacks because I have some in here. 33 blocks in there. So Dave's still at it. And that's not the only farm I made. There's another one out here. Right here is carrots and potatoes. And I tried to put Dave to work in a farm, and I've done so much trading with him. His inventory was just a mess. So, well, look at that spider over there. You're stuck on that end rod, zombie. Dave wouldn't trade. Dave wouldn't do this farm because his inventory was just a mess. He would plant, but then he wouldn't harvest. He had too much stuff in his inventory. So this guy had some potatoes, and I gave him a bunch of carrots, and now he's doing both, actually. And I can go over how this works, but this is the same loader that I had for the kelp farm. You can see some potatoes and carrots going in there. I think it has to wait on the carrots, but it's about 3-to-1 carrots. And I moved those farms over here. Those are 64 long each. So that's 6 rows of wheat and 2 rows of sugar cane. So when that's totally grown, I'll get 4 stacks of sugar cane, and I don't know why he's just standing there, but okay. Oh, he's stuck on an end rod too. That's another thing. I forgot the end rods. You can't walk through them like a torch, so not that great. I guess I'll sleep before I go down to that other farm. Hey, Dave. Sleep, sleep, sleep. But yeah, I haven't been back to that ocean. There goes the farm. I should have waited on that. Just slept near that. See if we can get out there and... Oh no. Whoa. Thought I was going to break the crops. So this is a flying machine farmerator. It's going to farm that pumpkin right there. And it's going to unload right here. Those chests are just to stop the carts. And a few of them have gotten wonky, but it's alright. The only time this farm fails is when you either leave right when it's running, or if you fly out of the area, unload the chunks really fast and then it fails. But these are set up on daylight sensors, so in the morning it goes, and in the evening it goes, so at night. And goes... I was doing this manually collecting, and then I hooked up this thing. Let's see. This is a sorter. That's a little clock. Spits stuff up and across And then it's sorting. Right here's the sorter. These should be non-stackable blocks probably, but it's working. You have 22 items. It will lock the hopper. So that one is pumpkins. That's melons. And they go down, and each one of these chests is a backup, but that line goes there, and this line goes there and down. And the same kind of unloader here. So it's going to fill up with pumpkins. Once it does, it sends a signal. There's a redstone torch there. It turns off and pulls this back, releasing this. Sends it on its way. So this one just went on its way again. Again. Thought we just saw that one unload. Yeah, it's unloading again. Let's see if it got rid of all its stuff or it needs an adjustment or something. Are you totally unloading? Yeah, it did. Alright. So there's that farm. I can go over that, or I'll just I'll put links to where you can find info about that type of farm. I started out with El Mango doing melon farm for bone meal in the new update. He was trying to come up with automatic bone meal farm, which I'm not using that composter very often. I'll use it for seeds for like this. See, I always toss out lots of wheat seeds, so that'd be about the main thing I would compost. This farm is kind of a derivative of several farms. I mean, this is your basic. Normally, there's a villager that sits in the middle, and you put up hoppers all around him, and this guy tries to throw him food to get the mating thing going on. But this one uses, there's strings, and it uses light level 7. In this version, I can't plant at light level 7, but for some reason the villagers can. And so right above those farm blocks are strings. I just put 4 strings and light level 7, 4 blocks based on where you put the lights. And so when he plants one, then moves on, the string updates the block and it kicks it out. And I have a hopper minecart underneath those. Basically, those are dirt blocks pushed into hopper minecarts with pistons, and then you till them. So there he is. So eventually, by doing that, his inventory gets low, but he has to go around and harvest the new stuff, and then he'll harvest the new stuff and go try to plant right here. And he hasn't hit one of those 4 blocks yet. This one's going to pop off as soon as he walks away. There it goes. And the hopper picked it up. So, for some reason he's not mining that corner very well. But maybe it will. So, there's that. And these are all the delivery systems. And I got 3 delivery systems for automatic delivery. And they come down into those chest arrays there. Chest arrays. Basically, underneath this detector rail is a block that's been pushed into a hopper minecart. And it sits on top of a hopper. But a hopper minecart will unload super fast from another hopper minecart. So when this comes in, that detector rail sends a signal to this comparator, turns off that torch, turns on that torch, sends a signal to that, which turns that off, which closes that gate and holds the cart in. And then when it's empty, the state changes, sends a signal back through, which opens that, and it goes on its way. So that's basically how that works. It's signal comes in full, so it sends a signal saying, hey, something's here. Turns that torch off. And then when it's empty, it sends another signal and turns it back to this way, turns it back on. So that's all. It's comparing that hopper minecart that first it arrives, and the second it changes states into an empty hopper minecart. So that's all. And then I was doing that one manual too, and I decided to run another line. These are just comparators, hoppers, and some rails and stuff. So and torches, and it's all based on this original one. That was my kelp farm, which I have turned off still, because even with my cooking, I haven't even used a stack, or just over a stack of those. So no need to keep creating it until we run low again. This episode, I want to kill another wither, easy way, and I want to get on the roof of the Nether so I can start my gold farm, because I've been playing around, and I've gotten some golden carrots here and some golden nuggets, but it's just I want lots of gold, because I want to make rail systems and pretty much need all the farms, and then you can build a nice base place. And I don't remember. I thought I showed all this. This is a villager breeder, and then they go over to this village, of which used to have it all closed in, but now I just tore out the walls. Because my entrance was a pufferfish sensor, opening pistons, and then those villagers had doors here, and they would go in those doors and stand there and get smashed to death. It's pretty funny, but so now they can wander out here, and I've got iron golems protecting them. They run back into the doors, and I started saving a few villagers. I've got a few guys here, a farmer and toolsmith and librarian, but I need a whole bunch of these, because the other day I was just like, let me see, let's get flying. So I went into this mode right here, and I had my sword in my hand, and I accidentally hit my drop key, which drops it, and I see my sword fly back at me, and I was over forest, and there was lava coming out of the side of a mountain, and I looked and looked. I couldn't find it. I couldn't find the sword anywhere, and man, it was expensive to make a new one, because I'll show you. Let's get out of that mode. This all the stuff I have on it: sharpness 5, unbreaking 3, mending, knockback 2, sweeping edge 3, and looting 3. And looting was the hardest one to get. I had a looting 2 book, and I got lucky on enchanting and grabbed another looting 2 book. I was just enchanting books, and I had 50 some levels, 55 levels. I enchanted a bunch of swords and a bunch of books, and then I had to go get more levels. And then when I put it together, the final book that I put on it was looting 3, that I combined 2 books, got looting 3, and it cost 30. It was 38 or 39 levels to put that looting 3 on it at the end. So I don't want to go through that without having maybe some more help from the villagers. But that's a chore in itself. But there's another farm I want to show you. I've made a blaze farm. But I want to kill a wither the easy way, and I'll show you the blaze farm. And then I want to go to the roof of the Nether and break a bedrock block. Hopefully it still works. So let's, I'll be right back, and I'm going to head to the Nether, and I'll show you a few things. Be right back. And I'm back in the Nether, or I'm here in the Nether. I've been screwing around in here. I've changed all this, and nothing's worked out for me. But all right, let's see. I got a few blocks here. I was cooking. That's fine. I'll add a few here for beauty. What I want to do is go over to the fortress. Yeah, I have some rockets. I can't fly. Whoa. There we go. We're flying. Hello, pigman. And we didn't bust our face or break a leg. So this is what, I don't know, I don't think I showed anybody this. That's a spawner. And it's a farm. So it's based on, you want 2 spaces above so they can spawn. 6 below, so when they drop down to the bottom, that thing re-triggers even more mobs. I didn't have a double spawner here, so one is good enough. It's not that great for XP, but it took a while to get rid of all these blocks, and I still have pretty good chunks of, I gotta get rid of some more blocks there. Now this needs to be like a 10 by 10 of solid blocks, except I've got an enchanting station down there, so it's not really solid. But it uses their AI, and they try to find a solid block to path to, and those are the solid blocks. And then I've got trapdoors, and so they think they can walk through those for some reason, and they come over and down here. It took forever to get that part right, but it does work. When I come in here, they spawn. Taking a while. Usually they spawn instantly. Taking longer than usual lately, and they haven't been spawning as many. I'm not sure. I'm definitely not too low. It's fired up, so. But they pretty much path right in here. This seems loud on the sounds, but I'll just turn my version down. Let's see. It works better if I'm not looking at them for some reason. I don't know if that's true, but there they go. Yeah, he didn't quite pass correctly. If I'm looking over here, they seem to fall right in here. But there, I've just got hoppers going into this shulker. And I've got a backup shulker right here that is filled up once. Come and get me, Blaze. If you use sweeping edge, you don't need to crush them first. It takes 3 hits, but there they go. We're trying to either walk onto that block or into the, there's a little path. Got a couple of open blocks right there. But instead they just fall down. So. But yeah, I usually use a crusher and that makes them 1 hit, but with sweeping edge you can get in there, bam. Pretty much 3 hits. Yeah, it looks like I collected a few of those. But it's, they're flowing in pretty good now. So. Yeah, I didn't quite get them all. But. And occasionally I get some of those heads, which are kind of annoying now that I think about it. But fuel for days and blaze powder and pretty good XP. It's not bad. If it was a double, it would be perfect. But I thought it'd be an improvement to my skeleton farm, and it's not much different. Other than the drops are less annoying. Let's see. Back over here at spawn in the Nether. I want to go to the ceiling and bang a hole through there. And I kind of upgraded this little building. It's just a little better protection right now. I had the crappiest of huts right there. I took my stairs down because I kept messing around. This used to be, well, I've carved out this chunk here. Trying to get a flat area for these pigmen to spawn. And then I was just harming them and running over here. But I can't get them to keep spawning, so I have to make the proper farm. They just kind of fall off into my hole over there mostly. There's a few more coming. Hello. Hello. Some of them will be down there. They chase this egg, but that drop's not big enough anymore since I lowered this. Not big enough to kill them, so it's kind of worthless now. Guess I could show you where I plan on doing. Just right up here. Ooh. See that guy? This is where we're going to come back to punch the hole, but I had to put my stairs back on here. I took down a whole bunch of stairs. Here's the ceiling, and then if I hit F3, that one's, I'm looking at block level 127, so that's the top of the bedrock. So I'm going to try a little trick. I guess I could get it ready. I don't want to go up there yet because I'll be stuck up there until I portal down or bang a new hole in there. Put one ladder up there as I drop them all. Let's do it on this side. Yeah, that should be fine. I don't know if that still works, but usually the trick is you get an ender pearl and hold up on the and climb the ladder at the same time. It kind of pulls you through. We'll see. We'll see if that works or not. But I do have stuff for a portal in my ender box, lunch box there. So I could go up there right now, but I wanted to go to the end. It might be this way. I'm gonna guess. I guess it's this way. That says the end. Yeah, had the end stone there. Doesn't say anything, but and then down here, I guess. And then there's some end stone, and we're here. Why hell? This is the right place. My thoughts here are to fight the weather cheatily. The cheaty way. And if it doesn't work, I'm going to ruin my whole end. So hopefully it works. These probably will never despawn. I'm never here. Alright, let's go in. This is my end. This was an island. And I had to go all the way. This was the main island. The bridge across. I can't remember how far now. Oh, that was the bridge. Yeah, this is a little island on its own. This right here is just a bridge to nowhere. Yeah. It was kind of like that. I had a little bridge over there, and then in here was like where I think I fell to my death once. Because I thought I was on solid ground, and nope, wasn't on solid ground. There's a hole to nowhere there. Anyway, this is kind of my Enderman killing area. They sort of come over to here if I stand that way. Here, I don't know. But yeah, let's see. That's my room there. I don't think I got that facing the right way. I was thinking I'd just do a pathway for my ender farm out that way, but I gotta make sure I'm facing east. I guess I want to go out east from the spawn area room. There's... Oh no, what is this? Oh. There's still an egg on top. I have the one from the data pack where it drops an elytra and an ender egg. And it dropped it through to spawn. Yeah, this is ready to go. And I'm still wasting those, dang it. This is ready to go. I don't remember. Was it in this box? No, it was in the nether box. Some kind of nether box. This one? Yeah. Put all this stuff up. So this is it. I put them here. This is this block is based on the very middle of that. It's really hard to see. Is that 3 blocks? Yeah. 3, and then that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 1, 2, 3. Yeah, that's the middle block. The trick is this is 3 high, but there's obsidian here. I think you could use other blocks, but he spawns right on this, and then his heads are stuck up in there. And if it doesn't work, I'm gonna have that guy just blowing up my whole end here. If I look at an enderman, I'm in trouble. So, all right, let's try this cheaty way, and I hope I don't ruin my whole server end. But here we go. Hopefully his head's stuck in that bedrock beam there. I have the wrong sword, I just realized. Ooh. Yes, he is stuck. So he's taking damage, but nothing now. He's already killed one legit. I'm doing this. Should have brought my smite sword. I think it's his. Take that, man. I think looting doesn't help. Oh, there it is. I got a wither's head. Cool. And another star. Look at that. It says just a wither's head. Okay. That works perfectly. Now that I have another nether star, I can make more beacons. Let me get this ready to go again then, in case I get more skulls. It was this one. Sand. 1, 2, 3, 4. Man, I'm glad that worked. I put it off for a while because I was afraid. But yeah, his head gets stuck into that bedrock pillar. And it works perfectly. So there you go. Make this... You could have this too high as long as you... I don't know. I recommend putting obsidian at least 1 block there, but it doesn't matter, I don't think. Yeah, but this block is key. And he spawns right there, right, and pillars right above that. So that's ready to go. And I can do that. this. There we go. I'm a star, man. Did it the easy way. Alright. I'll be back with you to punch a hole in the nether roof so I can start my gold farm. See ya over there.